In this lesson, I will explore how new technologies are changing how we engage with murder mystery stories. We'll focus on how classic tales like Arthur Conan Doyle's Adventures of the Dancing Man are transformed into adaptations like the Sherlock Holmes BBC series.
So, Watson. You do not propose to invest in South African securities?
How on earth do you know that?
We'll discuss three main points. First, how old stories can feel fresh in the digital age. Second, how crime-solving methods are updated to interest modern audiences. And finally, how the online world allows us to engage with both classic and new stories in new ways. Join me as we see how these changes are shaping how we read and understand and enjoy murder mysteries. Firstly, old texts like Sherlock Holmes stories can be revamped with multimodal media. Imagine interactive ebooks, virtual reality experiences, and social media updates from the characters. These modern twists keep the classic tales alive and engaging for today's audience.
Sherlock! Sherlock, you okay? Yeah, anytime you feel like letting me in.
In The Blind Banker, they make scenes tense and exciting by using modern stuff like smartphones and fast editing. For example, when Sherlock and Watson get stuck in a dangerous place, they use quick camera movements and intense music to make you feel on edge. Red herrings are a big part of murder mysteries. They trick you in the episode to keep you guessing. At first, you think Su Lin Yao might be the culprit because she's connected to the victim and disappears mysteriously. But later you find out she's not the real culprit, throwing you off track. This is done to keep the story interesting and surprise you. In The Blind Banker, they show shady characters involved in illegal stuff like smuggling. These characters reflect the problems of our world today, where crime happens across borders and uses modern technology. Characters like Sebastian Wilkes, who comes from a rich background but does bad things, show that criminals aren't always who you expect them to be. Audiences connect with old Sherlock Holmes books and the new BBC TV show in different ways. When people read the old stories, they imagine the scenes and characters in their heads. They try to solve the mysteries along with Sherlock Holmes, which can be a fun challenge. Since the stories were written a long time ago, they also give readers a peek into life in the past. But with the new TV show, it's all about what you see on the screen. Viewers watch actors play out the stories, and they get more of the characters' feelings and relationships. The show updates things to be more modern, so it feels closer to how life is today. Overall, while both the old books and the new show are exciting, they have different experiences. The internet has changed how we enjoy Sherlock Holmes stories. It lets us easily find digital copies of the original stories. This helps us understand characters, settings, and themes better than just reading the stories. Online discussions on social media connect fans worldwide, letting people share their opinions. We have podcast videos and interactive websites that offer different ways to explore and enjoy stories.
Why not?
Because I had a row in the shop with a chip and pin machine.
You had a row with a machine.
Sort of. It sat there and I shouted abuse. Have you got cash?
Take my card.
You could always go yourself. You know, you've been sitting there all morning. You've not even moved since I left. Well, what happened about that case you were offered, the Jarrier diamond?
Not interested. I sent them a message.
In summary, new technologies have changed how we enjoy murder mystery stories like Sherlock Holmes. They've updated old tales with interactive features and made modern versions that keep the suspense. People who read the original books use their imagination to learn about history, while those who watch the TV show see the stories come alive on the screen. The internet helps by giving us an easy access to the original books and letting fans worldwide discuss and explore these stories in new ways through podcasts, videos, and interactive websites.